Hi folks, Joblot Comics here. We're having a look at an old Bronze Age What If. This is from the first run, I think. It's 1979, 1980, depending on the when the comic would have hit the newsstands. And it's What If Spider-Man had never become a crime fighter. So the title of that's misleading because it's almost if they had a change of heart when they did this issue. But you'll see it's got a great cover here. It's the chat show host, and you've got Spider-Man there with a cape. That's what Spider-Man looks like with a cape, in case you've ever wondered. And it's the one you've been waiting for. Uncle Ben's alive and well, and Spider-Man's in the spotlight. So it's quite an interesting idea. It was at a time when What If would concentrate on more smaller concepts rather than, what if Doctor Doom destroyed the universe or something. But inside, it's what if Spider-Man had stopped the burglar who killed his uncle? So it seems that there's been a breakdown in communication there, because it's what if Spider-Man never become a crime fighter, and inside it's what if Spider-Man had stopped a burglar. I suppose it's semantics at this point, because it kind of goes the same way. You see Peter Gillis is the writer, Pat Broderick doing a stint on Spidey here, and Denny O'Neil and Mark Grunow were editing. Jim Shooter was editor-in-chief. And this goes pretty much the way that you would imagine. Of course, What If was always good fun. The Watcher would just it sort of introduced alternate storylines. And it's so strange because now these What If comics have almost become canon, because they say, well, there's all these alternate universes, and this probably did happen in some alternate universe. For me, I'm not a fan. I don't like the multiverse. It's just lazy writing, and it's an easy way to get rid of situations. I don't like it. I much preferred it when they would say, this is an imaginary story, or this is an Elseworld story, or this is a issue of What If. I hate when they just say, it's all fine because this happened on Earth 127, and then, it doesn't really matter. So here you've got The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, and you've got Peter here. Pat Broderick does his best to capture some panels from the Lee and Ditko run and then redo them. That's a classic Steve Ditko panel there that he's done. So it's quite interesting when What If adds those little Easter eggs, I suppose you call them now. But back in the day, it was just because that's the way the story should have been told. And you see Spidey here with the glamorous lifestyle of being in a TV show and, doing pretty much what he did originally set out to do this. He wanted to make money, and he went into the wrestling ring. You'll remember all that stuff here. This just takes it to the nth degree. And then, of course, there's the fallout from it, because What If never ends well. However, it's always nice to see some cameos from the likes of the Fantastic Four and the X-Men and the Avengers, and there's Daredevil in his red and yellow suit, which is really nice to see as well. Daredevil really gets his new outfit. And he's not happy. Yeah. He ain't happy. Spider-Man just kind of, is that the Enforcer's losing himself? It is what do they call it? It's a kind of modern day fable. And it's that kind of thing, like, be careful what you wish for, because this is obviously what Spider-Man always wanted, and maybe still has some regrets about. But if you were to play this out to its inevitable conclusion, you would see that it's a house of sand built on shaky foundations, and it's impossible to maintain it. Of course, whoa, I missed the big reveal there with the Sinister Six. Let me go back, comic fans. Hang on. There we go. And the Sinister Six have been assembled by some unknown perpetrator. If you don't want spoilers for this issue, you should probably look away now, because, of course, who's the big bad behind it all? Well, it wouldn't really be anybody else, would it? There we go. And then Peter has that moment of regret where he realises that his current path is not one that he should have been following. And then you get the letters page, and you get a funny page, and there we go. So this is when What If was like a double-sized extravaganza. It was a real event. What If, it used to explore these fantastic things, especially the first series. It loses its way eventually as the issues go on, but this here is one of the best. I really enjoy it. It's a terrific cover. It's a great concept. There's some great character work in it, and it's a really clever issue. What a shame that What If sort of became a parody of itself, to the point where Marvel just decided What If is canon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I don't think I'll be uploading tomorrow. I'll maybe see you Sunday, Monday. Subscribe.